Hi. Hi guys. Welcome back. I was in the middle of the feeling of the wish fulfilled, living in the end. So I've set my timer for a specific amount of time. I'm going to just go through it on camera for those of you who might be wondering, what do you do after I write everything out? So now I'm going through my own dream sheet. Just looking at my dream sheet. I'm just getting ready, looking at my visualization, some of the goals I wrote in blue pen and white paper. How I had AI to make my A paper into an A+. My statement from Think and Grow Rich, which I practice, and some of my desires. So now just spread them out. I need to get a camera that will come down here so you guys can see my notes up close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now what I'm going to do is I'll just relax and watch them and look at them. Any of you out there who's following this is just a simple technique. There are thousands of other techniques out there. This is what I have been doing and experimenting on since I started this channel years ago. This is my first process, is I want to saturate my mind with everything I'm doing here right now. I wish I could tilt the camera so you guys can see it, but you get the idea. It's all in front of me. So I first go by and look at my Napoleon Hill statements. By the 1st of January 2026, I will have in my... I just read my statement to myself, or if you guys were not here, I read it out loud. It's a private thing, so I keep myself things private for me, and I'm going to just read it in my mind mentally. I hope you're reading yours at this time. Your statements from the Think and Grow Rich Action Challenge. By the first day of January 2026, I will have in my bank account, which will come to me in various amounts during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of salesman for... Read yours to yourself. I believe I will have this money in my bank account with, mention the name of your bank account specifically. My faith is so strong, I can now see the money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render in return for it. I am wide open to a plan by which to accumulate this money, and will follow that plan when it is received from the higher sources. So now when I'm looking at that, and then I have to feel that in my solar plexus. If you're out there, investigate it. You're going to feel it from your solar plexus. That's about 3 or 4 fingers below your belly button. Put that right there right now. Feel that. Yeah, put your sense of awareness. Try to focus and feel it. I'm going to take a few seconds to join you. Drink a glass of water if it's nearby. It helps to conduct electricity. Just feel it going down to your solar plexus. Relax your face. Relax your face. Listen very carefully. Feel your solar plexus with your hand. Get your consciousness, awareness there. Relax your face. And just see what you've just written down or read. Just see it all together. Everything. All thoughts in your mind. Just saying thank you. And then you breathe in and you breathe out. Relax your face. Very important to distinguish the two. There is a gap in between your dantian, your solar plexus under here, below your belly button, and relaxing your face. You have to feel that stretch. You have to consciously be like, relax your face, take a breath in, stomach comes out, relax your face, there's a space. What's in between is your heart. So go from your dantian, your solar plexus, your solar chakras, up. It's actually your third chakra, your third chakra, your third chakra, your third energy center. Breathe into your heart and think of something. I normally do the bliss up technique at this time for a few seconds, and then I think of a heartfelt emotion I have. I used to have a dog. She's over on the other side now. So I remember I used to hold my dog really close to me and squeeze her. Sometimes I'd squeeze her so much she would either fart or she would try to bite me because I'd squeeze her so hard. But she knew I loved her. So I think of that heartfelt emotion while I bliss up. That puts you into gamma. Remember that. That puts you into gamma. Bliss up for a few seconds while thinking of what it is you want. Do this once a day. You can do it more if you want. Your chakra, belly, your belly button. Yeah, your intention. Your heart. Your heart's magnetic. And then I think of the bliss up technique. Look up, smile. Because when you smile, you big. Relax your face. Still smiling. Now I don't know if you can hear this, but I have a frequency. The frequency playing in the background is the frequency of the harmony of the planet, 7.83 megahertz. So you've just pushed out that intention of your goal, your dreams. And if you look at it, if you've been following me, 2 or 3 minutes have passed, and you look at your dream sheet. I've read that one. I'm going to some other sheets. I'm just smiling at it. That's new. I donated here too. Feeling is the secret. You can push the feeling. You can invoke the feeling. You can simply command the feeling. Like what I'm doing here. I'm looking at it. Some donations. Oh, 3 good donations. Oh, I've got more like-minded friends. More like-minded friends. And this is how you keep going through it, looking through it. I have one affirmation I've been writing down and been saying vocally, doing positive self-talk rampages of one specific affirmation. I suggest you have one specific affirmation that you are stretching for 90 days. You can go back to picking whatever affirmations you want, but pick one affirmation and stretch it. Say it, write it, sleep with it, take a walk with it. There's only one affirmation. If you can, see if you can squeeze it in, like, I don't know, 1,000 times a day. Just think about it. Maybe write it down a couple of times. I just write it down once, twice, 3 times, and I'm good. But add that to your technique, your program, your ritual, your new habit. Do this thing 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. Like most of my clients, I even tell them, when they're doing this, after 2 weeks, amplify it. Double your effort. Double your intention. And they do, and they see massive results by the 4th week. That's why most of my programs are only 4 weeks. I'm like training wheels. So I'm a trainer. I just train and then let you go from there. So I just wanted to share that with you because I've exceeded my time that I had put in for this technique, and I just wanted to get on here and quickly share what I do for like my visualizations, reading my statement and doing that. I come to my table here to do my work and I'm leaving, and then the rest of the day I keep my gold card. I'm ready for everything until I do this again. So that's part of what I do to study. So I wanted to share that with those of you who are wondering, how do I do this? How do I activate my life script? How do I activate my dream sheet? How do I create a screenplay, a script for your life, your dream sheet? This all just helps you. So I always like to keep it within a time frame of a year. You know, I like to keep it open generally, but I like to give it a good year for these things to blend in and present themselves in my life. But after a concentrated 3-month period. So I hope you've got some value out of this. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys on the next video. Love you guys. Talk to you later.